Well, good morning and welcome to day 2. Today's chapter is in regard to letting go of judgment of yourself and others. And I'm sure that we are all guilty of judging others in the past. But when we judge other people, we're putting negative energy into our hearts, and then we're resonating that out into the world. And I think judgment is a terrible thing. You know, I've always thought what other people think of me is none of my business. And when I heard that saying and I embraced that saying, it changed my life forever, because people are going to come and go into your lives, as we know, and some people are going to love you and some people aren't going to. And that's okay. It doesn't matter. Good morning, Brogan. It doesn't matter what people think of us. It's what we think about ourselves. And that is very, very important. So when we can let go of what others think of us, we create that freedom, because it's so important. I have no control over what other people think about me, but I do have the power to how I respond to their words. It's a very sad space to be in when you realize that your friends are judging you, that they're speaking about you. Have you ever been in a group and somebody starts to talk about someone, and then everybody joins in and puts their 2 cents in? This is how mean-spirited groups are formed. And I no longer am part of any of that. I haven't been for many, many years, because it doesn't serve us and it doesn't serve that person. At the end of every yoga class, I say, Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May the whole world attain peace and harmony. And how do we do that? One way of doing it is to stop judging others and to stop judging ourselves. It is so important that we don't do that. So, have you heard of mirroring? Mirroring is a self-image that we see in other people. So let's say you're talking with somebody and they're doing something that you don't like. Well, chances are they're mirroring exactly what you are doing. And when we can start to understand that, when we can start to see that, that's when we can start to change it, because these judgments of ourselves show up as insecurities and our weaknesses. And as I always say, awareness is the beginning of change, but it's also the key to freedom, because once we understand what we're doing to ourselves, we can change it. We need to be aware. And so how do we change, stop judging ourselves? Well, one way is to observe your thoughts. Always be aware of what you're thinking. Always be aware of what you're saying, especially to yourself. Quit comparing yourself to others. This is huge. You are the most unique person. There is nobody else in this world like you. So just be you. You don't need to be anybody else. Just be you. Develop self-acceptance by letting go of judgments that don't serve you. So when we are judging ourselves, again, we're mirroring it. We're putting it out onto other people, and that doesn't serve anybody, especially yourself. Train your mind to see the good in others and in yourself. Train your mind. When you see somebody and just say, wow, their dress is beautiful, or I love his haircut, or he looks great with a beard. Just find something good in others, and you know what you can do to top that off with icing is tell them, man, your haircut's sharp, or wow, I love the dress, I love your shoes, you have such a beautiful smile. You know, saying those things to other people will lift them up, but it'll also lift you up as well. Remove yourself from any gossiping circles. Once you don't become part of that, or once you take yourself out of that circle, it stops for you. And it's a really great thing. Or inject positive attributions when someone begins to judge another person. So if you're sitting with a group of people and they're starting to judge someone, throw in something positive and say it with your heart, feel it with your heart, and that way it's coming from truth. Practice positive self-talk by writing affirmations. So affirmations can be anything. And awareness is the beginning of change. So when you find yourself saying something mean to yourself, be aware of it. Say the word change or snap your fingers or whatever works, and then think of something positive. And an easy way to do this is on an affirmation card. So grab a piece of paper, go out and buy some really lovely cards, and put your affirmations, just words of encouragement, on this card. Put it in your pocket, put it on your fridge, put it in your bathroom, on your mirror, so you can see it every time you go in there. And these affirmations don't have to be very long. It can be something simply as, I love me. I am non-judgment to myself. I am happy and grateful now that I let go of all the lies I tell myself. I am lovable. I am wonderful. Those words can help you in so many ways. They can lift your spirit, and they can start helping you love you. Because as I said earlier, you are unique. There is only one of you in this world. So embrace that and be true to you and be true to others. So in that, I wish you a wonderful day. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye for now.